The FIFA World Cup lasts only a few weeks, but countries spend years preparing for it. So, after the fans leaves and the tournament ends, what remains? Let's find out. Welcome back, I'm Diego. In the part 1, we explore how some World Cups have transformed cities through major investments and infrastructure projects. But not every host country follows the same strategy, and the 2026 World Cup may represent a very different model. In Mexico, preparations for the World Cup have focused primarily on upgrading existing infrastructure rather than building entirely new facilities. However, the process has not been without challenges. Several projects have faced delays, budget concerns, and ongoing discussions about how long-term impact the tournament will actually have. This raises an important question. Should countries invest heavily in a one-month event? Or should they focus in projects that make sense long after the tournament ends? Canada has generally taken a more conservative approach. Instead of constructing entirely new stadiums or transportation systems, many investments have focused on improving existing infrastructure. In Vancouver, for example, BC Place Stadium has undergone target upgrades to prepare for the event. The goal has not been to reinvent the city, but rather to enhance facilities that will continue serving residents and visitors after the World Cup is over. So, is hosting the World Cup worth it? The answer depends on how success is measured. For some countries, the benefits come from tourism. For others, it's about international exposure and strengthening their global image. And sometimes, the greatest value comes from infrastructure projects that continue benefiting local communities for decades. But history also shows us that large investments can become expensive mistakes if they are not planned carefully. One of the reasons I found urban development so interesting is that there is rarely a simple answer. Whether we're talking about Puerto Vallarta, Nuevo Nayarit, Querétaro, or the FIFA World Cup, the lesson is often the same. Infrastructure alone doesn't create growth, but when combined with planning, investment, and long-term vision, it can shape the future of entire regions. And perhaps that's a real legacy about global events like the World Cup. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.